How evil am I? Yet this is a question that came up kind of randomly while I was going through my day the other day, but it didn't just randomly pop up. There's a certain set of events that made it happen, and I really started to ponder it after how I thought. So let's get right into it. But before, welcome to the complicated but kinda simple podcast. I'm here with another video today. Really excited over this topic. Done a lot of thinking about it. And it's a bit of a raunchy one, but I am excited to finally put one out like this. This is actually going to be a bit more where my content truly stems from. I wasn't too sure about putting it out and doing videos like this before, but now I feel more confident. So let me tell you how it started. I was watching Joe Rogan. I wasn't watching the podcast. I was watching a video over Joe Rogan. It was a little clip, and Joe Rogan loves talking about chimpanzees, and I was interested. He was talking about how there was this guy, right? And he has a bunch of chimps, not in cages, but at the zoo, and it was one of their birthdays. So this guy was being nice, and he goes and he brings the chimps birthday cake, you know? And the chimp's like, yeah, starts eating it, enjoys it. And then all the other chimps look at this guy and say, holy crap, where's my cake at, bro? Because they don't know it's his birthday. So, and then they get in a riot. These other chimps start going crazy. They want to rip this guy's face off. Guess what happens? They break out of their cages. They go to the guy. They start tearing his face off, his fingers off, his phallus off. They just literally ripped this guy to shreds. They do not care. And they made sure they ripped off all the important things, like your face and your eyes and your fingers. So he literally could not do anything meaningful or important now, because the chimps are smart enough to know that those things are important to us humans. And I'm listening to this going, what the actual, heck? What? Crazy. These chimps are that smart. They know how you value certain things, and they know how to take it from you. And then it started to affect me, and I started to feel resentment and hate. And I'm like, wow, if I was this guy's friend, and let's say morals weren't a thing, not that I'm saying what I'm going to say is correct, but let's say that there is no morals and it's just blood on blood, animal versus animal, how am I going to get back at these chimps? Because personally, I hate when things or people submit power onto others, especially because this guy was just trying to help him, giving the other chimp a birthday cake to celebrate. If you wait, you'll get your cake too, bro. But obviously they don't know that. So I hated that these chimps use their smarts and their power to hurt this guy who's just trying to help. And it really just rubbed me the wrong way, and I got angry. So I started asking myself, man, what would I do to get back at these chimps? And what scared me was I got an answer in 3 seconds. I literally pondered it. Boom, there. I got an answer. And you know what? The problem is it's pretty good. The problem is my solution, scary, which is why I'm now asking myself, how evil am I? But let me digress. Here's what I'll do. All right. So these chimps think they're so smart. Little chimps, they think oh, we know what it takes from you. Guess what? I know what it takes from you too. But you know what? I'm not going to do it all at once. See, I'm not greedy like that. No, I like it slow. So the chimps, I'm going to let them go. They're going to live their lives, eating their food, relaxing, doing their thing, thinking they got away with it, right? And then one night, I'm going to shoot one of them with a sedative. Why that? I'm going to make sure that chimp falls asleep. And then I'm going to cut off its finger. and it's gonna wake up the next morning with no finger. And then the next night, I'm gonna go to another chimp and cut off a finger from them. And I'm gonna wait and see when they wake up. These chimps are gonna start freaking out. They're literally gonna feel like they can't sleep. And then I'm gonna sedate all these chimps like the third or fourth night that they finally fall asleep, cut off like their nose, their ear, gouge some eyes out. These chimps are going to lose it. They're not going to be able to sleep. They're not going to be able to interact with each other. They're going to be hungry because now they're going to be food deprived. Let me mention I'm going to do that to them. And then now they can't think straight. These chimps, they're going to stay up for weeks. And it's all because as soon as they sleep, they know one more digit, literally and figuratively, is getting ripped off, and I'm cutting it off. Because you don't mess with us humans. Nah. I ain't with all that. And then if that wasn't enough, so we got these sleep deprived, angry chimps that are scared, psychologically broken down. Now I'm going to start coloring their food. I'm going to color the green food good and the red food bad. And then I'm going to make it so every single time you eat the green food, you feel healthy. And every single time you eat the red food, you literally get diarrhea, feces. It's like tapeworms, basically. You're going to not be able to function. This food is going to hurt you. And then I'm going to start putting the green one in the middle of the exhibit. And the red food, they're going to have more of that. But they won't be able to eat it unless they're literally starving. So now they're fighting each other with less limbs, less fingers, with no eyes against each other, and they're sleep deprived, and they're hungry. Yeah, no, these chimps are gonna learn what it means to have war. I ain't playing with y'all. Nah, I can't believe that we let animals walk on us like that. That's disrespectful. Last time I checked, we own you, bro. Last time I got a brain. You can't even say brain, bro. You can't even get on my level. I have a shotty. If I wanted to blow, I could literally feed you your own fingers. Think about that. I could make the red food. I could make you starving and then put the fingers in the red food. So now you're eating messed up food with only your own limbs in there. Think about that, bro. But you can't because you're dumb, which is my point. Why are we letting these things win against us? These chimps should not be able to it's just, I know it's wrong, okay? Before I can hear it, I know y'all are going to be, oh, it's just an animal. Yeah, well, I'm just an animal too. Last time I checked, why can't I play dirty pool? They ripped off his face. They knew that was the right or wrong thing to do. They knew it was the thing that was going to affect them the most. So why can't I do the same thing? Why can't I affect you the most? Matter of fact, now I'm going to start limiting the green supply. It was already going to be something for just enough food for one chimp. Nah, I'm going to start cutting that down and putting out more red food. So now they don't have a choice. So now, So then I started asking myself, is there something wrong with me? This only took 3 seconds. This isn't exactly this is 3 seconds of critical thinking. 3 seconds of thinking of how to fight another species or someone else. That's freaky. It's pretty difficult to make good ideas. It's really easy, apparently, for me to just make horrible, just ways to hurt all other beings. And that's freaky. So I started to ask myself, I don't even know why I'm getting worked up. I don't know these chimps. I don't even know the full story of these chimps. I don't even know this guy. Am I evil? Do I got something wrong with me? And the answer is kind of. I don't really like the idea that I came up with this so quickly and that I did feel genuine envy, but also I have the mental capacity to calm down, be it's just chimps. They don't deserve it, man. They don't deserve psychological warfare, biological warfare against them. It's not even like that, man. Like, they're just animals. And that's where, like, the sane part of me comes back, and I can, like, take a deep breath and be like, it's okay. It's okay. They're just chimps. So, you know, that's something that came up that I thought was kind of interesting. But anyways, that's the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave a comment, leave a like, and also thank you for listening and watching. I appreciate all your time so much. And yeah, have a good day.